want as your pass, you smell me. This is gonna be for my girls who want to represent independence. The darker the bottle is, the stronger the scent. I want something boom dong. I want a head turner. She very fresh. This is daytime, nighttime, evening time. This is a boss scent. She dark and she deep and she spicy. They would never make me hate you, TARAF. She expensive but she worth it. Never make me hate you, baby. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So from the title, you already know that we are gonna be talking about my top 10 favorite fragrances. So if you want to know what those are, please keep on watching this video.
Boss, 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 boss.
Anything Tanaania touch that I feel. Boss, boss, that I feel.
Right guys, so as I was saying, this has got to be one of the most requested videos that I have been getting recently. I don't know what about it, but the girls want to know what my top 10 fragrances are. Before we get into it, remember, fragrances are subjective, and personally what I like may not be what you like. Also, I've heard that I like niche fragrances and not necessarily popular scents. So let us keep that in mind when going into this video. I also prefer very strong, very long lasting, not necessarily floral, but more musky, more oud based or woody fragrances. Those are the notes I want you guys to go in to this video with. Yeah, this is what she like. She not must like this because she's this type of girl, right? So like I was saying, the girls want to know, because I feel like my girls are getting into their soft era again. They've been outside doing some work, they've made some money now, they're feeling very independent, very I deserve this, and they want to get into their perfume bag. So where better to go than to the perfume lover herself, because I don't know, so I'm not afraid for try any and everything. As much as I don't love floral fragrances, I do have some of them, but I feel like me I talk too much. So get your notepads out, get your pens out, get your dream lists out, get your boyfriend's cards out, and let's get into the first fragrance on the list, which is going to be number 10. This is a fragrance I have had for maybe 3 or so years, and I'm actually worried about it because I do know that fragrances expire, but I don't feel like this one has gone anywhere. This is gonna be YSL La Parisien. This is the 50 ml size. The notes in this, as described by fragrancenet.com, it is an ultra feminine scent that belongs to a woman whose heart belongs in Paris. The sensuous fragrance comes from the design house Yves Saint Laurent and was introduced in the year 2009. The fragrance opens with a fruity burst of cranberry and blackberry with hints of vanilla. In the middle, the perfume is intoxicated with fragrances from peony, violet, and damask rose. The fragrance dries down to deeper notes from sandalwood, patchouli, musk, and vetiver. This is number 10 on my list because as much as I love it, yes, it is a very girly fragrance, and I'm not necessarily a girly perfume lover, but it's something about the musk in it that I feel like darkens up the girliness. Why it's on number 10? It doesn't give me a long-lasting smell. I'll get like maybe a 2 or 3 hours out of it whilst it's strong, whilst it does offer you, I don't remember what that name, like it's about throw like a candle. It does do that when you initially put it on, and it is a very striking fragrance. I do not like the fact that it does not last me longer than 3 hours. It is nice. It is a bit expensive because on this website they say that the 3 ounce is gonna be $142. So this one is the 6 ounce or 50 ml, which means that this is 2 times the price. Now for a fragrance that is over $200 and something, I feel like it needs to last me longer. If you're a girl who is into names, I feel like maybe years ago when I did request this, because it was a birthday gift that I had on my birthday list and I got it, I feel like when I requested this, I was more into names of fragrances than really the smell. I don't feel like I figured out what I liked as yet, and that's why I gravitated to this, because of the name YSL. Una want bust your door and come in and say one YSL fragrance on your dresser. You understand that kind of bouginess that we give? But for the price point, I don't feel like this perfume perfume does as much as it should. It is one of my favorites though, but when we get to the top one, you'll see why this is a 10. For a girl who is trying out, she likes girly things but she wants to mix it with her musks and her patchouis, definitely try the YSL La Parisien. It is number 10 on my list. I will rate this perfume an 8 out of 10 overall. Last 3 hours, I mean, if you're gonna be out, you're really gonna be out for 3 hours anyways, but I want something that is on my clothes forever. I want as you pass, you smell me. I want it for be something where you say, oh my god, that's a signature scent. What are you wearing? Yeah, let's move on to number 9. Number 9 on the top 10 fragrance list goes to none other than Pure Excess from Paco Rabanne. I smelled this one on Cecile one evening. Now Cecile to me is an ultimate boss. When I smelled her in this perfume, I was like, what is it? And I think it still is available at Bijou in Jamaica, so you can run, not walk to grab this fragrance. I went there and I had to get it. The bottle, I feel like, gives you an idea of what it smells like. It's dark, it's bossy, it's independent. According to fragrancenet.com, this fragrance is described as wild, provocative, and extremely sensual. Pure Excess for her is an erotic fragrance from the design house of Paco Rabanne. The floral oriental edition of the fragrance features immersive notes of peach, ylang ylang, and vanilla. Magnetic and intriguing notes of ambrette, sandalwood, musk, and coconut triggers the senses. The feminine fragrance also features interesting notes of popcorn to make this a heady and distinctive scent. It's like you can smell it. It's an independent woman. You know her when you smell her. You're just like, this is a bossy girl. Again, it's number 9 on my list because I feel like this should last longer. It is probably my only ever Paco Rabanne fragrance, and if this finish, I go buy it back. It opens up definitely more welcoming than it dies down. It does die down a little bit dry, but I feel like you can wear this a day, you can wear this a night because it's representing your personality, not necessarily where you're going. You understand? So it's not like, oh, I'm going on a date, let me put this on. No, it's overall a representation of who you are. So as a boss girl, like I said, I smelled it on Cecile. This is gonna be for my girls who want to represent independence. Them not choke when them smell, you know, but they know that you're in the room. This fragrance stops and turns heads and they're like, oh my god, what do you have on? Yeah man, definitely nothing that they've ever smelled before. So this is the 2.7 fluid ounce. So according to Fragrance Net, this size will run you $114. So see, half the price of the YSL La Parisien with more in the bottle and even a more lasting scent. Get this if you want something that's gonna turn heads. When them a pass it, them definitely gonna spell you. So I gave her a number 9 on the list. So next up on our top 10 fragrance list is gonna be a crowd favorite, Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy. One thing you guys should learn about fragrances, and I also learned along my fragrance journey, the darker the bottle is, the stronger the scent. So they never got black with the bottle, but they gave you a dark red, and I feel like the Scarlet Poppy, the name, everything just kind of encompass what the red is for. She is a favorite. She's not gonna be a boom down girly. She's gonna be one of them girly you want dry in close. According to Fragrantica, Scarlet Poppy Intense by Jo Malone London is an amber floral fragrance for women and men. Top notes is ambrette, which is musk, mallow. Middle notes are orris, fig, and poppy. Base notes are tonka bean, heliotrope, and barley. Whatever any of those are, I love it. It is such a welcoming fragrance. It's sweet. This smells like something baby would wear. It have the come in, come smell my neck, and it is very throwy. So when you put it on and you walk past and the breeze blow it, everybody smell it. This is not a girl that anybody would know. She's sweet. I don't know which guy would want to wear this though. It's very sweet. It's giving me more like a female type of vibe. Sharish on number 8 because you can't wear her go everywhere. I don't see myself wearing Scarlet Poppy to the club. Like, that's not the vibe I'm trying to give. I want something boom dong. I want a head turner. Yes, she turns head, but she turns head like a date vibe, like you know, a restaurant and you pass everybody and them say, wow, he has a beautiful girl. You know that I could wear there? It now give me like, you know, one club and a ball I go see me and a Scarlet Poppy. It now give me that. That's another vibe, but she is beautiful. She's long lasting. You could have washed your clothes 10-15 times. You still are gonna smell Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy on your outfit. This is the 100 ml and it's in a glass bottle. You know it's serious when the things are in a glass bottle like this. And again, they describe it as more powdery and vanilla-y and florally than it is ambery. Remember, as I was saying to you guys, the powdery vibe it has smells like something like, it gives you like a baby vibe. You know when you smell like a nice chunky baby, you want to go up in the your chunky baby neck and smell him. That's the powdery vibe that this gives. Now, according to Gilt.com, this 100 ml size will run you $290. Now, guys, let's remember this. It lasts long, the bottle is a good enough size, and it is a very noticeable fragrance. Also, man and woman can wear it. So if you're in a little relationship and you want a gift for both you and him, you can get it. So let's think about it that way. Two of we can wear it for the almost $300. Trust me, this is a fragrance that you will never forget, and it compares to nothing else. Powdery, sweet, love it. Let me know in the comment section below if you've ever tried this fragrance or any other one I'm about to mention in this video. And if you also have it or any recommendations, we are all here to learn and to build our community. Go ahead and drop your comments right down below. Next up on my top 10 favorite fragrance list is going to be Initio. It is not what you guys think. I know y'all love Atomic Rose. I know y'all love Oud for Greatness, but this is gonna be Psychedelic Rose. Talking to my girls here, Psychedelic Rose is gonna be a date night fragrance. It's gonna be a sexy girl fragrance. It's gonna be a grown woman. It's very cinnamony. It's very commanding. My only issue why it ends up on this lower level of the favorite list is because it doesn't come off as much as I want. I wore it to a party once, and I feel like after a while when people came up to me, they would smell me. But if you stand up over there and the breeze are blow, them not really I say, oh my god, I wear Havana. When them come up to me now, feel hug me, them I say, oh my god, girl, you smell so sexy, because that is what it gives. It gives sexy. It gives sensual. It is just that, girl. Again, remember, darker bottles are usually more intense, so you can tell. So the Initio fragrance is gonna be intense because this bottle is not even see-through. A glass, I don't even know if a glass this, I don't know what it is, but it is nowhere near see-through. She's very, like when I smell it, I get like a snake charmer vibes. That's the vibe I get from this. Now, I put her above the intense Scarlet Poppy just because I'd more try wearing this one into the night than I would wear the Scarlet Poppy into the night. You know, if it's a girl when I really like the boom down smell but you want to smell good, you could definitely get the Scarlet Poppy. Cassie wears this just about anywhere and she loves it. You understand what I mean? I said that is her vibe. When I smell her in it in the nighttime, it works for her. For me though, when me want for the everywhere with everybody go past me and I go want to take them picture, when them come close to me now, me I give them that girl, yeah. But me give them that girl if me I go on a date. Me not go give them that girl when me in a one party. That is why she ends up here on this lower section of the list. You not follow me, right? Not really a party girl. Yes, a nighttime girl, but not a party girl. More of a daytime girl, can be worn daytime, but only if he's one of them girls when I really like boom down. You not follow me? Follow me. So according to the Initio Perfumes website, this fragrance Psychedelic Love is $380. Wow. Wait, it's described as the signature of this narcotic bomb. It is a bomb for real. Lies in 3 essential ingredients: rose, hedione, and heliotropin. Equally tender and illicit, this crystalline powder hides its intentions well. Beware of its creamy, powdery, and floral facets, wavering between vanilla and almond. The main notes are bergamot, rose, myrrh, vanilla, patchouli, heliotrope, and hedione. Guys, I don't know what me smelling now. Me smell something cinnamon. I wonder if it's the myrrh. Something in this, it make your nose tingle. But your sister not lie me, I tell, it's very sensual. Something about it, I don't know. I never got a powdery vibe from it, but when I smell it again, I do get powdery vibe. I don't know for the $380 though. But no class me, because you're not gonna say, oh my god, it have to be everything for $380. It's not really everything for $380. It's just like a variation. Like if you want other scents in it, like if your boyfriend go buy you something and he want to buy you something where he's gonna be so attracted to, this would be perfect. So you can cut that part of the video, yeah, and send it to him and say, boyfriend, see it, yeah, this is what you should get me for Valentine's, this is what you should get me for my birthday. If you want to take me out, if you want me to be your girl, get the Psychedelic Love from Initio. $380. When them fix this up and put this by your dress, my love, you just look on it so, because what statement piece? Who could I get this? For the girls that will like this stuff, them lock on the eye for the $380 and buy it, man. It's nice. For 90 ml, good size. 90 ml, 100 ml, good size. $380. To smell like a snake charmer. You know think so? I think so. She fabulous. So she come in her box, so you cover her up back, put her up on your dresser there, so everybody I wonder why night. No man, $380, you can do it. Do it, man. Do it. Number 5 on the list is gonna be a fragrance from one of my favorite brands. It is gonna be, no, give me a chance, cause I buy the stuff that I don't really know if I pronounce them. Sur Botant from Louis Vuitton. Now let me Google it and see if I call it the right name, because I'm meant to tell you the truth. Guys, remember I said sometimes I smell these things on people or I see them on Instagram and I buy them. I don't necessarily know nothing about it, but just go take up myself and say, alright, let's get it. You get what me I say?
How do you go about pronouncing it in French? In France, we would say it as cœur.
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 Did you get it?
Corbat. So Corbat from Louis Vuitton is number 5 on my top 10 fragrance list. Now she is a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. I run up and down and she just giddy headed and she just long lasting and she just a pass everybody and I left some are long lasting loving and giddy headedness for everybody, because I saw the perfume babe when you have it on and you pass everybody just get a piece side. Them just look at you and I say, oh my god, so pretty, love it. I smelled this on my friend one time and I was like, girl, she's just a pretty giddy headed girl. She just pretty and giddy headed, and for somebody when I really like pretty fragrances, it was really weird to me that I loved it. I don't know, it just had something that pulled me into it. This is the 100 ml size. According to the Louis Vuitton site, fresh pear and white flowers waft you away into a whirlwind of life. Wasn't that what I was just saying? One giddy-headed girl just run past everybody. She just run past everybody and she just go so and I hear her blowing at the wind. Literally, it says, like a wave of emotion sweeping through you, Corbat is an invitation to listen to your heart and live every moment with passion. Oh no, give me my stripes. Give me my stripes. So I can't write it so but me explain to you if you understand. Talk it truth, the master perfumer, Jacques Cavalier Belletrude, gives body to this instinctive and passionate perfume with a luscious bite of sparkling pear, enticing you to enjoy life to the full. Then comes the perfume's beating heart of sunny Egyptian jasmine and sensual ylang ylang, bringing in a sensation of delectable opulence. You realize ylang ylang did in one of the other one them too. Una system I like what I like though. Una understand like a lot of what I like smells similar, but they might have just different like outside notes or base notes. But you realize what me I say, man not just all over the place. I get what me I say. Highlighting this floral heart patchouli adds depth to the composition. A perfume with a compelling character, suspended somewhere between freshness and sensuality. The bottle is refillable in stores, equipped with a perfume fountain. So that I like about Louis Vuitton too. You can refill the bottle. Yeah, you go in, I guess you pay whatever, but you don't have to buy a new bottle, so it's cheaper ultimately. But fabulous perfume. So according to the Louis Vuitton site, this 100 ml bottle is gonna run you $320. Worth it. Worth it. I'm not gonna argue about that one, yeah. You see like how a while ago me I try convincing about Psychedelic Love. She right here, so fabulous right out of the bat. But like I said, she girly. Just remember that this is a perfect gift perfume for somebody who you know youthful and full of life and just, you know them little people, you know them people that were bubbly, we just have that zest. This perfume embodies that perfectly. She is number 5 on my list just because, you know, there might be others that are boom down. I might not choose to wear her to the club because she's so daytimey to me. She's so date vibes to me. She's so, I'm in my friend group and we're out, or you know, we're going on like a picnic or we're going to a restaurant. She's giving me more of those. Again, this is a personality fragrance to me and not necessarily an occasion one. So this is something I feel like you should have regardless of where you're going, because this tells you a story about who you are, not necessarily where you want to go. Not, oh, I'm going to the club, let me go boom the club. No, this is, I am this person. I am what's in this bottle. I am beating heart. Get that one, ya girls. $320. Put it on your birthday list. You're not gonna regret it. Next up on my top 10 list, moving right along to number 6, is going to be another favorite from my favorite brand. Here we go into Symphony by Louis Vuitton. Child, already the bottle is telling you all that you need to know. The girl is very extra. She's very extravagant. She's very out there. Again, this is more of a personality fragrance. She's very lemony, and that's crazy to me because I'm not necessarily a girl that likes fresh fragrances, right? Or citrus fragrances. She's very fresh, but I don't know, something about it is so lasting. Anytime I wear this fragrance, even if it's in a crowd, people ask me what it is. It's not a boom down scent, but it's a noticeable smell. You're just like, oh my god, what is that? Like, what smells so fresh, so clean, so beautiful? She's a beautiful girl in a bottle. And again, our top, already I tell you everything what you need to know. This was actually a gift. I try my best not to spray it too much because she's expensive. We're just gonna put that out there from now. She's expensive. It was a very expensive gift that I received from a really good friend, and I don't want to have to buy this for myself, so I take my time spraying it. A little goes a very long way with this fragrance either way. So you see like how I would normally kill it head to toe, you can do half of that and still clear a room. According to the Louis Vuitton site, intense freshness, please crown me, intense freshness sparkles at the heart of a fantasy island. Discover an extraordinary island where the sea and sky unite. A sensory immersion, the endless pleasure of absolute high, the radiant vibration of wind-blown islands. Azure dream call to the imagination. This is the first fragrance composition exploring endless freshness with a dazzling trail. The sweet piquancy of a fresh ginger zest in a cocktail of grapefruit, bergamot, and orange, fruity, velvety, scintillating roundness offers everlasting refreshment. A radiant vibration, a sensual score with faceted notes to accompany the melody of awakening world. Symphony is part of the Louis Vuitton Le Extraits collection, expressing the encounter of two great creative minds. Through these 5 exceptional, highly concentrated fragrance treasures, Jacques Cavalier Belletrude reinvents the perfume extract with boldness and fluidity. The key notes are grapefruit, ginger, and bergamot. This is the 100 ml size, and it is gonna run you a cool $560. Like I said, this was a gift. I would have probably blinked twice if I needed to buy this for myself, but the fact that I have it, it has become a staple in my fragrance collection. It smells like nothing else. I cannot compare it to anything. I can only tell you that, as it says, it smells like a very fresh island. It just smells like you're outside and you're zesty and the grip. I don't know, child, but it is number 5 on the list at a cool $560. Let's not argue in the comments. As a grown woman, as somebody who is heading into their 40s, I can't go back at 30. So basically closer to the 40s, right? You have to have her. You really have to have her. She give you drama with the top. She give the breeze a blow. You know, you can have on your little 2-piece, and you have on your shawl and the breeze a blowing at the wind. It's giving you exactly what it looks like. I can't convince you guys to spend the $560. I was trying. It's not working, guys. If you ever end up in the Louis Vuitton store and you are able to smell it, let me know what you guys think, or if you also have it, let us know in the comment section if it is worth the $560 and if it should even make its way up in your list of top 10 fragrances. It does for me. Like I said, I've never smelled anything like it. It is incomparable. If I go anywhere in this, I get a ton of compliments. I wore to the Chris Brown concert one time and I was in the crowd, and every time somebody passed me, they asked me what I was wearing. Even if I was walking past somebody, they stopped me and they were like, wow. So take with that what you will. I had a hard time deciding which fragrance to put at number 3, which fragrance to put at number 4. I settled on this one for number 4 because I feel like the number 3 fragrance is gonna be stronger, and also this one is something that you could more layer. Like number 3 I feel like stands alone. This one I feel like could use some help. So number 4 on the fragrance list is going to be DORAR from the Talifa collection. Now listen to me, girls. I always shy away from sharing this fragrance with you guys because outside of smelling it on the mall in Dubai, I have never seen it anywhere else outside of on Amazon. I don't have a way for go buy out the things on Amazon and I can't get it. Right now it is not available because I made the mistake of sending the link on my Instagram page and then buy it out. Look here, leave DORAR alone, make sure prosper, because I am already halfway through my second bottle and I need a re-up. This is a staple. This is daytime, nighttime, evening time. This is a boss scent. This is a free scent. If you want to smell like you've gone to the Middle East, you know when you see the people them from Dubai, or them look like all the woman in them black, what you call it, I don't know, when them have on something them cover up them head and them face. If you want to smell like one of them girl there, because anytime you pass them girl there, them have a smoky high fragrance scent. It's lovely. I feel like this scent only belongs to the Middle East. If you want to smell like you're born, cross the waters, get you a DORAR. And I do believe male and females can wear it because it does have that deep, dark, musky to me scent. It's great to layer it also. It goes well with every and anybody, and anybody where you mix it with, it give you a boom down. I wear this in the day, I wear this in the night, I wear this just about everywhere, which is why it is so low. Now let's get into the actual specifics. According to intenseoud.com, Talifa Collection DORAR is a perfume by Rasasi for women and men and was released in 2021. Oh, crazy. This scent is aquatic spicy. Wow. Projection and longevity are above average. Top notes are galbanum, Italian, red, mandarin, orange, pineapple, plum. Heart notes are Indonesian patchouli, lily of the valley, Moroccan, artemisia, orris root, rose, ylang. Base notes are amber, gris, Indian oud leather, musk, tonka bean, vanilla wood. Look here, you see from them say Moroccan, you must know what I like. Me I tell you she smell like one of the girl them in the something. You know who me talk on them face cover and them mouth cover and them married to the rich man them at Dubai. You know who me talk, so she smell for true. She dark and she deep and she spicy. No way you not go smell nobody in a this, especially if you mix it. And for the price of this, what size is this? Let's talk about it. 100 ml bottle for a whopping $50.80. Smell like you take a 13-hour flight across the world. What? To the desert of Dubai. What? When you can't tell me nothing about this. I put my TikTok girl is on. If you don't follow me as yet, follow me on TikTok at Tanaania again, and follow me on Instagram at Tanaania. I put my girls on. Okay, $50.80 to smell like you travel on Emirates. This is one of the best things I have ever used in my life. 100 ml, $50.80. 100 ml, $560 on the talk to me. And she's number 4 on the list. DORAR, cannot ever give her away. All 6 weeks later after you wash your clothes, you still smell DORAR. Even if you take the clothes off and throw it down, when you come back, you still smell it. And I mean, it's getting up off of your skin. Now, pro tip for my girlies who wants their perfume smell to last longer: oil your skin before. It doesn't have to be something expensive. You can use a perfume oil, or you can use your regular body oil. If you want to use your Victoria's Secret cocoa oil or your Vaseline, just put an oil first and then layer your perfume. Look here, you see she everywhere, anywhere. Put her in our crowd, y'all smell her. You don't have to use. But don't talk to no. I will put the link below. Uno take on a time when I go over Amazon right now. It is not even available. I'm still gonna put the link. Uno have to go keep on press it and see when it come back. May I first gonna do come offer buy back a buckle. You're crazy. $50.80 for smell like my last name is Persad. Number 3 on the list. As I was telling you guys, I struggled to decide between this fragrance and DORAR being number 3 because they are so chef's kiss. They are so noticeable. They are everything I look for in a perfume. But anyways, number 3 on the list will go to TARAF. Dark bottles, let's talk about it. If you want to smell like a Dubai princess, real life Dubai princess, una go class me because this is another Amazon fragrance. But me have to tell you the truth, the girl fab, me give her a 10 out of 10, and I'm not even at number 1. A 10 out of 10 when I wear this. If I even one spritz, the whole place tear down. She smells so spicy. She smells spicy, but she have a little floral thing to her. I mean, I like floral fragrances, but she has turned me into a floral lover. She lighter than this. This more giddy. She stand up in it. Like she said, me is a big flowers, not a small flowers. Nobody play with me. Right, so some man TARAF. And again, I learned about this fragrance in the mall in Dubai and ended up bucking it up on Amazon. Me I tell you now, when I go class about the Amazon fragrances because me just passed some $300 buckle, some $500 buckle, and then I got come up here, so come telling us to buy something from Amazon. I understand, but I can't lie to you. You see, she, oh my god, so I'm afraid I'm a barely spray her. Looking at the buckle, I'm afraid she finished because she hard for fine. Again, I will link it in the description box below. Take on a time. When you know buy it, me not want it done for me. Her formal name is TARAF by Arabian Oud. Arabian Oud USA describes her as their latest aromatic. TARAF pays homage homage to 40 years of Arabian oud, a bold and unconventional fragrance signature to the classical Arabian oud mood that recognizable among accustomed recipients. Raw and evocative with an enchanted base of leather and amber longevity. Them not really talk about her. Maybe want them talk about her. Top notes is sagebrush, Italian bergamot, Bulgarian rose, rosemary, cedar amber, and leather. Whoa, they have her for $275 here. That's crazy. This is the 100 ml bottle. Let me see how much Amazon has her for, because she is or was available on Amazon. At $275 fair for Amazon, my love. Me nah telling a lie though. Me love her. I don't think I paid this much for her in Dubai. I actually bought this one in the mall. DORAR, we couldn't find it anywhere, so we had to come home and buy it on Amazon. But TARAF, baby, I think I paid maybe $100 US, thank God. Cause $275. She did on Amazon and she said only 3 left in stock. Mega put up the link on the 5 feet. It says unisex. I wouldn't make a man wear this though. She girly, wouldn't make me know. She girly, man. The rose in it, or rosemary, she very girly. I get the leather in it though, but I still wouldn't make a man wear this. Alright, so see Amazon I talk about her, you know. Elevate your senses. A harmonious blend in its finest details, opening with a rich, love the word, rich, sweet and refreshing fragrance befitting a bold appearance, quickly revealing the softness in its most elegant form of Bulgarian rose, settling deeply with a scent that combines luxurious leather and the dry, woody aroma of cedarwood amber. You see, anytime I put on this, I say the boy wants me. Anytime I wear TARAF, the boy wants me. But now ask you, tell me and tell you, even the boy never want me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You see, when it comes to Sunday, I'm drop on the TARAF. The boy say, ooh, that's a you my chose. Hello, love it. They would never make me hate you, TARAF. They could never make me hate you. I do not get unisex from it, but if you guys ever purchase it, let me know what about it smells unisex to you, because to me it does not. But TARAF, baby, takes number 3 on the list of my top 10 favorite fragrances. We are in the elitist section of the top 10 fragrance list. Now, of course, snagging number 2 is the one, the only, drum roll, Delina Exclusive by Perfumes de Marly. I currently have 2 bottles of this. She expensive but she worth it. She give me a me vibes. Expensive but worth it. You see she pink? You can't sit through her. I'm telling you about buckle where you can't sit through. Perfumes de Marly and the Delina Exclusive. When my buck up on that girly and man, my life changed. She embodied all that I wanted to be. She spoke to me. She was like, girl, this is you when you get older. This is you when you found your way in life. You understand? She bossy, she independent, she commanding, she long lasting, she's strong, she's giving, she's beautiful. Delina Exclusive, child. If you've never smelled her before, smell her. A lot of people do not like this fragrance though. I'm not sure why. I feel like maybe because they prefer girly type or less powdery fragrances, but she not hide. Anyway, you go in at this. One time I go one party and one man smell me and say, yeah, we're Delina Exclusive though. I'ma say, yeah, him say I just bought that for my girlfriend. I'ma say, you have taste. Him say, yeah, I know. I eat alone, make sure wear it. But I'ma say, yeah. It was like a showdown between the two of us because, sir, I know it and you know it too. I'm a bad girl. I know your girl is a bad girl too. She's an independent boss girl. I know that's why you buy the Delina for the girl. She dear though. I'm not gonna tell her no lie, but this one I could definitely tell you guys is worth it. This is my 3rd bottle overall, but my 2nd bottle is still in there. I just never want to be out of this. I feel like this has become one of my signature fragrances. So this is the 75 ml, which is 2.5 fluid ounces, and she is $424.99 on fragrantica.net. Damn, child, she worth it though. 4 bills. I don't know she worth it. She's spicy. I don't know she everything in a one. She's sweeter, she more powdery than the TARAF. Let me see what they describe it as. So Fragrantica says, Delina Exclusive. Indulge in the sweet, tropical and fresh notes of Delina Exclusive. This fragrance was crafted in 2018 by the design house of Perfumes de Marly. The composition opens with sweet notes of bergamot, lychee and pear at the top. The heart is a beautiful blend of notes from rose, incense and oud. nude, and the base is luscious with fabulous notes of vanilla. From SF fabulous, no say me. Woody notes and amber for a feminine scent that is tempting. Me I tell you guys, if you're watching this, to figure out what to buy for your girlfriends, and the fact that it dear, the girl are gonna look upon you and say, yo, you rate me. You spend $424 on a bottle of perfume for me, you rate me. Me I tell you, buy it for the girl. I love her, I can't do without her, she's fabulous. I have tried other fragrances from Perfume de Marly, but this is the standout. I do have Valaya also, very floral, very daytime, not necessarily me. I'd wear her to brunch, yes, but she, boom, it right down. I'm gonna try mixing these two and see just how well, you know, DORAR goes with everything. I do already believe it mixes well with everything, but I'm gonna try it with this one and see if it elevates it. Just because, of course, you're always gonna wanna get more, you know, more value for your money. I'm gonna want the $424 for stretch, right? So I'm gonna try mixing it, but she give everything. She lasts all night. She have the people them head a turn. Them a cough when you pass because they're like, oh my God, she fog up the place. Who is this boss? Who is this independent girl? Who is this person passing me? I don't know her. This is not a scent for the week. Okay, so she takes number 2 on the list. If you have made it this far in the video with your pens and your papers out and you're taking notes, you must be wondering if all these other fragrances embody all these things that you like and that you love. You know, Delina can be worn anywhere. She's more of a personality. So is the Symphony by Louis Vuitton. DORAR is for everybody, male and female. Boom down right through. So how are you gonna choose a number 1? Now this number 1 perfume, I have to introduce him. He's a him, he's not a girl. He's doing way more than these girlies could do. He is a commander of environments. He is worn anywhere and he is known when he is smelled. Nobody can ever figure out this fragrance when I go anywhere. They're always like, oh my God, what is that? And I have to tell them because they don't know it. Because even though they're everywhere with everybody, I do what everybody else I do. I'm very exclusive. You understand what I say? So number 1 on my top 10 fragrance list goes to none other than Mr. Red Box himself, Mr. Christian Louboutin, the one, the only Lil Luna. Let us get into him. Let us get into him. Now, of course, they had to give you him in a very dark, very sensual bottle because that is what he gives. He's a king. He is wearing his crown. There we go. You see it? With the kind of bird you saw? This alone now tell you everything we need to know. I am halfway through the bottle and I am so stressed out. I'm spicy. What did I tell you guys about dark colored bottles? Oh, child. This is more Dubai than Dubai could ever be. This is Dubai stifling you. This is DORAR turned up by 20. This is my favorite, absolute favorite. Oh, my afraid feet done. Me no want to use it, but once my spray this one tot, mash up everybody. One tot, done everything, everywhere. The only thing I could have beat this is Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton, and that's a male fragrance, and that's the only reason why she's not included in this video. That's the only thing we're probably better than this. I'm still feel like Lil Luna by Christine Louboutin would eat Ombre Nomad up. Child, I don't know how to describe him more than he's spicy. Very cinnamony. He is not something to play with. As much as him have a girl name, Lil Luna, and this is the 90 ml size, will run you $355. This was a gift and I'm so happy the day the gentleman decided to gift this to me. Sir, you have great taste. Big up you anyway there, because Lil Luna, what? Represents me totally. Now, on the Christian Louboutin site, they describe it as synonymous with dreams and distant journeys. The majestic Royal Falcon has always fascinated Christian Louboutin and remains a symbol dear to the creator. For Lil Luna, this emblem is crowned with his initials. I tell you, it's a man free. I tell you, it's a man. Under the vision of Christophe Reynard, an olfactory signature emerges that embodies both power and singularity. Drawing inspiration from the richness of creamy and captivating oriental woods, the composition combines a powdery accord of fig milk and violet with the intoxicating arabesques of Texas cedar. All these elements are confronted by a powerful note of cypriol essence whose inflections of vetiver give way to a dark and leathery foundation. Its olfactory family is amber woody. Its olfactory notes are fig milk, cedar mood, papyrus. Oh, she have a little video up on the side. Oh, she fabulous. Me tell you, say, man, you see the man there with the staff. You see him? See the man there? Look here. Lil Luna is the strongest fragrance of the collection. It's an ode to Christian Louboutin's dreams and faraway travels. Me tell you, no, if you listen to me when me talk. Fab. Me no know what them put in at the buckle. Me no know if I do. Me no know the vet. Me no know. Fabulous. Me no know if I explain it to you and have to smell it for myself. It is just so loud. The deafening. When me wear too much of it, me I say no man. And the more you spray it, the louder it I get. So the more you spray it, the bigger the fragrance I get, and you just have to fill up the whole room. Even if you use two tats, anywhere you go, everybody are gonna look. Them never smell it before, them don't know it before. It just give me money. It just have a rich buzz I got through it. Oh my god, any day this done, me don't know what me gonna do. Me have to buy it back immediately. Fabulous chat. Oh my god. Me don't talk to you about it. Me don't talk to you about it. Me not convince you anymore. No take my word for it. Fabulous. Number one on the list. Number one couldn't be number two. When they said do this video, it was the first thing that came into my mind. Normally it would have been the Delina Exclusive before I received that fragrance, but ever since, every time somebody said what's your favorite fragrance, I said Lil Luna, and they're like, who? I said Lil Luna by Christian Louboutin. You would think, because all right, it's a red box, it's red bottoms, it's from that family, it would be overhyped. It is not. It is exactly what it says it is. It is amazing. It's not comparable to anything else. I've never smelled anything else like it. Like I said, the only other guy who could come close is the Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton himself, but this is a female fragrance comparable to Ombre Nomad, and I don't mean in the scent, I mean in the vibe that it gives, the longevity, the smell, you know, the way how it grows. Chef's kiss would never sell you. They could never make me hate you, baby. But yes guys, that is it for my top 10 favorite fragrances. If you're familiar with any of them, definitely comment below and let me know what you guys think. If I described them in a way that you could also relate to, let me know. If you also have any bangers that you are willing to share with us, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. Now again, remember, fragrances are subjective and we will all like something different. Let us not go toe to toe in the comment section. Let's just drop what we like and keep it pushing. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.